This is how you can make this fantastic base design. I don't really know what else to say. Okay, I'm gonna start out by deleting the plot real quick. There we go. Alright, let's start this thing out. So you want to start with a metal, doesn't matter. Doubt this will be a starter base. Not really that well. Circle the core, and then around this, another layer of triangles. Just like this. And then these triangles have squares on them. These are going to be loot rooms eventually, so do whatever what you want with them. Fill these gaps in, and this is your core. It's pretty much just a bigger version of a circle base, which is pretty nice. Easy to make. Okay, now surround these with your frames, not your frames, your walls. This can go up, I think, 2 more floors if you want to do that now. If you're making this not in a regular fashion, or if you're making this on like a vanilla server, then this will show you how to make the base itself, somewhat. Okay, the middle area here doesn't actually have anything, like any jump ups in it yet. It just has these walls around it, not there. The center circle has walls around it. I switch it to armored, that's fine. These need to be armored anyways. All these things here need to be armored. And then the roof can also be armored. This needs an armored door on it, and then garage doors on the inside. I'll just grab this. Armored door on the inside here. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4. This goes here. This could be armored. Garage door. These can face whatever direction, but no, these need to face in this direction. Right here. There's this. This also needs to be armored. Grab your tool cupboard. This does not need to be armored, this can be sheet metal. Now you need your window. I would recommend using reinforced glass, but you can use whatever. And then TC room is done. This will just chill like this. This doesn't change. Okay, now I'm gonna put these here for now. These will eventually be the entrances to loot rooms or bedrooms. Personally, what I do is I take these, I go loot room, like this. Here, this is the loot room now. And then I take this here, this is now loot room. And then these here, I just put as bedrooms. You can put 2 beds in each of them, 2 beds here, and a locker here. And then these all just fill in. This floor will be like this anyway. So these can remain sheet metal. If you want to armor them, it'll add some extra security, but there is a pancake layer. Now the way this works here, it's kind of unconventional. But you go like this here, and these are all frames. These aren't ladder hatches yet. Now this here is all pancaked off. These can all go right in between. Separate out your loot rooms. Now this goes right in here. Just filling in the pancake right now. The outer. Now these are all separated off. They can be separated off like this, and you can have small box, or shotgun trap, or they can be separated like this, and you can fit 2 large boxes or a large box and a shotgun trap. These can be sheet metal. I would recommend, again, armor this floor, and then armor these floors. Another frame, and ladder hatches. So now getting up from here is ladder hatches. These would all be garage doors. They can face either way. I've usually placed them like this. Makes it easier. And then if you, this is all, the nice part about this, it's all open. And these are all frames here. So if you want to close it off, you can. Makes it really difficult. Like you can put garage doors like here, here, and here, and just keep going all the way around. And it makes it very difficult to maneuver if you're raiding it, because you have to raid each individual garage door and wall to get to every single loot room on the first floor, and this can go for all 3 floors here. This floor here, same design. I'm gonna turn on the centering. I'm gonna turn on the centering. Something happened with the recording, it's kinda weird. Which will turn on the mirror on set center and then rotate 6. This interior area will be a bit different, so I'm not going to do it just yet. These always have a wall here. And these will be like this, so you won't be able to get up through there. And then garage doors on all of these. I'm gonna put these here for stability reasons, but these can be walls or whatever. This is all like this, this, and this. If I can put that there. Just like that. These also go here. Now in the middle of this thing, you have two areas. You have this thing here, which is just a regular old. You can put like a locker here or a loot room, and then these ones here actually have walls on them. Not walls, a jump up. I gotta remove this. And there's 3 of them, make it easier for anyone to get through. Raider won't know. This thing about this base, it's if you don't know how to raid it, it's gonna be a nightmare to raid. This needs to be facing the other way, actually. Just like that. There we go. Now these walls up here then facing opposite ways like this. And this goes for another jump up. These walls out here should really be different. I made a mistake with these. So what you want is these walls to be flush, so you want half walls. You don't want someone to break into 2 loot rooms with 1 rocket, you want 1. Turn rotation, so keep it easier. There we go. These go here. And then 3rd and final layer. Or loot rooms and such. Like I said, this can be whatever. Be your loot rooms, it can be your, I don't know, whatever you feel like. Now these, because these go down, these ones go up, so it's easier to put these in like this. turn off the rotation real quick. This is going down. This is going down, and this is going down. So these get sealed. Just like that. Now you've got your jump ups here. This layer is a pancake layer. Turn rotation back on. This is a pancake. So the way that this works, it's kind of unconventional. Place your things like this, and then you have this here, and then this like this. Makes a little circle, kinda. These walls here are back to the way they were. With 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. These get capped. No, they don't get capped. Wall frame, wall frame, wall frame. Then this gets 1. This one gets 1. Yep. And this one gets 1. The rest of these get capped. It's back on, put the garage doors in. Now from here, this goes here, and this goes here. Oh shoot, no, these don't have anything on them actually. There's nothing here. This is going to be kind of difficult to follow along, sorry. These goes here, these goes here, this goes here, with more of these here, and this there. This can be however, it doesn't really matter, but it's again going to have your floor triangles. And a ladder hatch. That's how you get up to here. These walls are faced like this. This is like this here. Alright. Almost done with this top little area. And this is the core of the base. This can be modified anyway, it doesn't really matter. Now what we want to work on is the outside of the base. This goes out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crap, goes out 8, never mind. Oh, very smart. There we go. This gets removed. Be placed here for now. This here is gonna go like this. Triangle, square. So it'll look like that. And this is the format for the outer layer. This all gets filled in. This will eventually become either the front entrance. There's 2 entrances to the space, you can have up to 6. I usually just go with 2. This goes up to here and 1 more. Pretty tall interior. And then you need these for stability. Just 1, 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, these go up 1 more, 8. Now, these are your peaks. The easiest way to do the peak downs is to just go like this. This needs to be like this. It's going to be difficult to get it like this because you need this here. But this needs to have this here. Kind of difficult to explain. These can go up all the way, so they don't block anything going up. These are gonna go up all the way to the top. Then you can cap these. You can put these all the way down these if you want. I have not. I probably should. Just put them wherever they can fit. So more, the better. The harder it is to get more loot rooms for the rockets. Yeah, whatever. That'll do. But you eventually want to fill those in. Now these go here, and then you can place that. This is very important having that there. Now this stays connected to the outside, does not connect to the inside. And fill this in. This here is going to get filled up all the way, except, we'll do this now, these go like this. This will eventually have an armored door in it for 4 of them. 6 of them will not have an armor. 2 of them will not have an armored door. This is going to lead up to the top, so this can have a hatch in it. But you want to connect this hatch to the outside. Actually, no, you're going to want to connect this to the inside. So if the wall breaks, you can still get back up. Otherwise, you cannot get back up to there. Now down here, all of this, the outside here needs to have this. The inside here needs to have this. Alright, it should be able to fit these in it. Give me a second here. Ah. Alright, can't put these in, that's fine. These can chill here. Going all the way up, you're going to want to fill this in too. And then put this on the inside. Like that. So this here should not be connected to this here. And then fill these in. This needs to be connected to the inside. Still. This can have a ladder hatch. You don't want it facing on this side, you don't want to push it on this side, you want it on this side here. Or this side, but not this side here. That won't work. So this is going to be the shooting floor, the first shooting floor. There's 2 in the space. This will have the window bars in it and these in it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. Now this is going to have the same blueprint as this with these things on the outside on the middle one. Nope. Yes, outside on the middle one, inside on these 2. Actually, no, this should be on the inside. It can't fit on the inside, and outside works. Now this goes back to the way it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. This gets connected to the inside here. Now, the best way to do this is to have these here. Armored doors here, and shop fronts right in between these here. I don't know why, but for some reason on this server, these things break whenever I place something down. Or they did break whenever I place something down. Like that. Now like half of them are broken and half of them aren't. I don't know why that happens. So these here are going to have the walls on the interior. Does not matter how this is, but it's the same as the core. Same jump ups here. Actually, turn this back on for this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This goes off, and these go here, here, and here. Now this is your jump up. These can head back onto this. Don't worry, that's the only jump up on this part. This gets filled in like normally. And this is what the interior looks like. Now on here, this pops out. This goes this way, this goes this way. Put your windows on. Some of them might not have the stability. It should work after 1 or 2 tries. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, this is wrong actually, sorry. These here go out 1, like this. More stability, you can, not more stability, you can see farther. This goes back here, this. These don't need to be here actually, it's just that. Stuck on this thing, I hate this thing. Now these, half of these are going to have this. It's going to look like this in the end of it. You want it to be like kind of a three points on the end of it with your ladder hatches. You want, that'll be, this will make sense later. One of these will have a garage door, so it'll have 3 garage doors. Just like this here. And then these will be sealed off. These are going to have 1 more ladder hatch on them. This, you don't have to put this ladder hatch here, it's just nice to get up onto the roof. These are going to have back to their triangles. Now, gotta align these right. Most of these need the supports to hold on to these like this. Out and in. Just like that. This will be fine. More of these, like this. And then this is going to have your armor doors facing inward. And more shop fronts. Like I said, for some reason the shop fronts like to break a lot. I have no idea why. These are going to have the doors on them. Here. Here. These can be just your average sheet metal door. Doesn't matter, it could be armored door. I would recommend just between a sheet metal or an armored door. Armored door would make this thing as secure as possible for raiding up here, but sheet metal doors do the job. That's all you really need. That is the top shooting floor of the base. It's pretty clunky, pretty easy to get into here, but it's got a little secret. Now, these are going to have roofs on them, right in the middle. Might be hard to get these in. Like this. Sometimes there's a stability issue. This would be from, I think, these here. Or these here, actually. Yes. These should be on the inside, not the outside. They should be on the outside, not the inside. No matter what, they all have to be on the same side for this to work properly. And you'll see that the roof places now. But these do not. This should place. I don't know why it's not. These are gonna end up needing half walls. Just like that. Alright, I'm gonna come back to this later because these should sometimes, I don't know why they're not working. It should be in here. This works too, but then you can't place a window here on either. Oh, never mind, you just place it like that. Alright, then this goes here. Just a normal window. And then garage door. Turrets can go in here and point outward. Turrets can go pretty much wherever up here. Now these here, as you can probably guess, windmill towers. I'll put windmills on them in a bit. This here is a mini garage. Fit 1 to 2 minis in it. Nice if you're just need one. I don't know why there's no roof here. Like I said, there's random stability issues on this server. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a rotation of 2. This will go on this side and the other side. One, 2. That should not have been like that. 1, 2, 3 wall frames. Goes like this. And here we have the front door. It's gotta fix this real quick. As you can see, there are a few stability issues. You can extend these all the way up. That'll fix it at pretty much everything up there. Like just doing this, like this here. And these will all be fixed up. Now that should be as stable as it needs to be. Now that front goes onto this side as well. Just as easily, and now you've got the front doors. So the base itself is completely finished. If you would want, you can armor up the core right here and here, which on the inside, just all of these armored up. This would make the core very hard to get into. These can also be armored here. And if you really wanted to, armor up everything in here. So now you've got 3 layers of armor. These can also be armored. I don't recommend doing that. Now, we have the China wall. This base does have a China wall in it. Goes like this. These will just extend out until they are about to meet like this. Just like that. And then 2 squares. And there's a China wall. This will go up another layer. This can go up a 3rd layer if you want it to, but I usually stop it here. The interior gets walls like this. Doorway here. With your doors. These will have square ladder hatches in them. Just like that. And then these will be your access points for the wall. Now also you're going to want to have, not required, but nice little wall right here. You can't put one here, I don't know why. Now up here, squares. Trust me on this. You want to have squares up here. Now these can all be filled in with your standard and fill them in. This can all be sheet metal. It'll just add another extra layer of protection. These are sheet metal. That's an extra 4 rockets, but that's a lot of sheet metaling to do. These will all be tool cupboards. I'm not putting them in yet because there's a few issues with it. These can all be metal here. This needs to go. All of these like this. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Now this is going to have armored right there, armor door. 1, 2. These for some reason also break on this server for no reason. I don't understand why. Like that. Three, 4. This can, and then that just chills right there. Got your nice little entrance to the base. Yeah. These just break out of nowhere. I don't know why they do. And then now, final step is to put in your metal barricades. These should fit perfectly on these. You're gonna wanna go all the way to the edge on this one though. About there. Should do. And then just take this all the way over. Doesn't matter if it's perfect, it should get yourself all the way over. Now these are a little bit different. That you want to be about like this here. You want the corner on the left to be in about the center of that triangle, and the corner on the right to be as close to this as possible. Same with this one here. It's close together. So now you cannot get through this here. And then this gap you cannot get through that gap either. I put this in, I don't know where it went. Whatever. For some reasons, some of them just disappear. And now I can't place them back. This is whatever. This shouldn't bother. This should not happen normally. Whatever. This will be just normally the way it was, about here. And there you go. That's the China wall. This interior furnaces, oil refineries, boxes, or whatever just goes in this area. This will fit 6 furnaces in each slot. Well, it can fit more, but 6 is like a lot. And this oil refinery can go right in this corner. And that's the interior of the base right there. Now, I already have tool covered. There's a few issues with this. First issue is, well, these upkeeps are very weird for some reason. I'd usually do this here, then this can go like this. These have this and then a barb right here. Turrets go in this little pocket right in there, and then you can put stuff down. You can put anything you want under this. You can make another entrance. You can stuff to hide in, another like bedroom, but just keep it open. Now this here, for some reason, the tool cupboards don't like to take this stone here. What ends up happening is this: if you place those in after, this TC won't even take up the stone upkeep. It's really janky. I don't know why it does this, but the base just does not decay properly. Like, look, this one here takes the stone, but some of them don't take the stone. Like, I can't place this TC down. This TC didn't take anything. This one didn't. This one didn't. I'm guessing this would be fixed in a normal building manner. The TCs are just wonky on this. So yeah, that's the base. I say, if you have the bedrooms and the loot rooms optimized, this can hold around, I would say, up to about 30 people comfortably moving through the loot rooms and stuff, because there's a lot of room on the inside. I know I haven't put down any utilities and stuff, but the utilities aren't that crazy. You can have like one room on each floor with the utilities in it, like a tier 3, tier 2, tier 1, or repair bench. It doesn't really matter. TC room is pretty secure. This base is, if I were to go and raid it real quick, it's meant for an online raid. Now, stone walls here. Most people, clans, whatever, go through stone. Right out here. 4 rockets. like I said, the server's weird. And then just whatever. I'm gonna go through the side here. So you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's all 8. Going through here now. Eight more, and then they see the armored, and they're like, oh gosh. So then. There goes all the armored. As you can see though, the peak downs, except for this little hole right here, are completely intact. Don't mind this. This is from the other bug I told you guys about earlier. These peak downs are completely intact. Like 100%. And now you're into here. Now what would most likely you'd run into is this, and that's what you would see. Just be a bunch of walls. Ooh, where'd that breach go? You just see a bunch of walls and such. So back through the doors. Blow through here actually. And then now you have access to these top areas, but this is also like nothing. In total, there's it's a ton of rockets to get to anywhere in the space. To get it through the base, it's a lot of rockets. To get to TC, it's about, I would say, about 70 rockets to TC. If I let me rate from a different angle. If I go through here, I'm gonna reset the raid counter. I just did that really poorly. Okay. 4 rockets. Eight rockets. 8 rockets here. 15 rockets here. Three rockets here. They see the armored. You're blowing through the armored. It's the cheapest way through. And there is your TC. And now you got TC. That was, like I said, it's around 70 rockets. That's if they're going for the best. If they're just pummeling the base is really hard to crumple. It does not crumple well. Very difficult to get peak downs. Top down of the base is even worse if you just go straight from here, like, just, I don't know. And then pummeling in is really dumb because there's a ton of garage doors. And there's just a ton of floors. This all bash on little stuff clears up. Like, that was what, like 20 rockets, and you're down 1 floor. Not even 2 floors. Go some more. You have control of both shooting floors, not inner peak downs, both shooting floors. Keep going. You have control of these floors here. And maybe, if you're lucky, you've got this. If you're lucky. Remember these would have garage doors on them. This would be a garage door and a garage door. If these are closed, you still don't have inner peaks. Going through here, you see this. Just pummel this here. Wait for this all to clear up. I'm gonna turn off Gibbs real quick. Blow through here. And then you see the armored. We're gonna pretend this isn't here. More armored. So it is in your best interest on this base to have someone raid you top down, because it takes a ton of rockets, and it's still a pretty easy. It's still a pretty easy defend. Between the layers of the base, there's tons and tons of mobility. If someone raids from the outside, you've got shooting floor here, inner shooting floor for the compound. You've got inner peaks, and remember, blowing through here, you still have the inner peaks. Inner peaks are fine. You still have these, and you still have this, except for this one tiny hole which I could ladder up. But then you shoot everyone through here and shoot them from down here. This base, it's hard to get into. I mean, it's expensive to build. Don't get me wrong. What is this here? With its what? 400-ish, 350,000 frags. You could say. Pretty expensive. Same with the stone. It's mainly a frag base, but I would say it's pretty worth it for how sturdy the base is. This base is very sturdy. Shooting floor. Look. They blew through this. You still have this here. You can still shoot at them from here. You can jump across this. I'm terrible at parkour. You can jump across this like this, and you can still get them. Even if they blew like here as well. Like I don't know. They have the breach here. You're still here. You can still shoot at them. You can still get them. Grab your AK. There it is. Assault rifle. Your AK. Oh, you're dead. And then they're dead. You still have a whole entire shooting floor. You can shoot them from here if they're looking out, right? Wherever they're coming from. Anyone here. You can chill in here if you wanted to, like right here. If there would normally be a shop front on these. They just broke. But yeah, normally you'd have the shop front. Easy peasy. Hard to break down the space. This doesn't collapse. You can't collapse that without collapsing the inside here. And then breaking these as well. If these are broken here, like that, still nothing happens. This base is so sturdy. Break this like this here. Nothing. Nothing. Still holding up. This whole area is exposed, but you still have this shooting floor. You can still peek down, kill everybody. It's all pretty much still here. So yeah, I'd say pretty good plot. Pretty good build. Here we go, let's load it back up. This was a previous version. I fixed all the things. This is how it should look. This is connected turret in there. This goes down. and then down. I don't know why it's more stable on these than on others. It doesn't make sense. But this is how it should look. Boxes in here like this. Each of these, I color coded them. This is a bedroom. This door means bedroom. This is how they look. And then loot rooms. Just every single floor here, loot room. Floor down here, bedroom, loot rooms, like that. Go right up on through this. Jump ups here. Armored doors. Get back up. All the way through, and then you're into here. Shooting floor. You get up in the base. I forgot to show this, but these, there should be ladders here, and then down here is this. On the ones with the front door, there's nothing here. The ladder hatches here, it shouldn't be. You can have that there. Just someone fall down there, they're stuck forever. Outside here, you've got your casual entrance. Turret would be in here. Turret's up here. This entrance can be on either side. It could be on both of them. You can have an entrance on both of these. These here, I put squares here and here. It doesn't really matter. This could be triangles. It could be squares. This could be squares. This could be triangles. Can't fit through these. Very sturdy base. Here, windmills, 6 of them. You can power as much stuff as you want. You don't really need more. That's the base. So, like if you like, don't if you don't. Thanks for watching. Peace.